young man, but he's been talking about faith and inspiration. I think he knows better than anyone. This has been a struggle from him from start to finish.
He's been speaking a lot to Cook in quite a friendly sort of way. He did at the end of the last round, and he had quite a lot to say to him at the start of this round. And I just wonder if it was along the lines of, he's looked like he's almost accepted the situation, that Cook's just been the better man tonight.
See, I say he is very religious, and I think he is a true sportsman. I saw him at the weigh-in yesterday cuddling Michael Gomez, to whom he suffered that real heavy defeat. I think he's a real sportsman. A beautiful punch from Cook.
And remember, tonight is a kind of holy grail for Nicky Cook. And what a performance he's put up here. Has Arthur just got one last dramatic punch? Or is he spent? Is he out of ideas, out of inspiration?
Well, you couldn't blame Cook for coasting, because he must feel he's in front. He won't want to be taking any chances this late. But he's not carrying on with the same tactics. Maybe a little bit more negative than we've seen him, but that's sensible.
If Cook wins this, does he get the fight with Amir Khan or Marco Antonio Barrera for a lot of money?
I think that fight would still be there for Arthur if he loses, because I think maybe he'll finally admit his future lies at lightweight.
Yeah, maybe despite everything they said in the build-up, he's lost the battle with the scales. Too tight at the weight. He's fought a little bit like that tonight, you'd have to say.
But I don't want to take anything whatsoever away from Nicky Cook. I think it's been an outstanding performance. But you do have to say there was something missing from Alex Arthur's boxing tonight.
He's just not been allowed in the fight. It's been a superb display of technical skills from Cook. A beautifully thought out strategy, expertly executed as Arthur is made to miss, and it's the story of the fight. Cook, so confident now, turns him on the ropes, powers home the punches, and he must feel so good in there after all the struggles through the career, the long hours in the gym. This is what a fighter dreams about, becoming a world champion. Nothing's concrete yet, though. It has to be confirmed by the judges first, but on our scorecards, Cook surely is a runaway winner of this.
Yeah, Arthur's done a lot of chasing in the last round. You can't blame Cook, maybe, for just coming off the pedal, just looking for that final bell. Because he and his corner must feel this is in the bag for them. Just don't go out and blow it. And that's how his boxing has looked in the final round.
It's all over. The two of them embracing the centre of the ring. It's always like that, even a kiss between them. Mutual admiration, mutual respect. But Nicky Cook looked a big and impressive winner of that, and it could be his crowning night. In fact, Wayne McCulloch is just tapping him on the back, as almost as if to acknowledge it before the decision's announced, Jim.
Yeah, and I think the verbals we were getting from the Arthur corner about, you know, looking for inspiration, give me faith. I mean, he knew what he was doing in a boxing sense wasn't working. He was losing, and I think he's accepted that. But Nicky Cook, from start to finish, I must say, wonderful performance.
Well, a long conversation afterwards. You'd love to be able to eavesdrop on that, wouldn't you? Here's the
good luck, fellas.
Blow by blow analysis of this fight. Here's how it went from the beginning.
Well, Cook came in as though he knew he needed a good start in the fight. He wanted to be ahead at the halfway stage. The punches were beautifully picked. The tactics were perfect. A couple of times he was caught cleanly, he was shaking, so he knew not to take chances. But the body shots, the head shots, and the few times he had to dig in, he was able to do that. At the halfway stage, when you thought maybe Arthur's natural size and strength would take over, didn't happen. Cook was able to stand with him, and at all times he was that little bit smarter than Arthur, as far as I'm concerned. And in the final round, I think he realised the job was done. Don't ruin it, don't mess things up. Even if you're a little bit negative, but I still thought he got a share of the last round. Comfortable winner.
And they're still talking about it. But here comes the decision officially now. Are they ready for us now? No, still collating the cards. Roy Francis is among the judges. He refereed Mike Tyson's fight here against Julius Francis, Tyson's British debut a few years ago. He said Julius Francis actually thanked him for stopping the fight. The only time it had ever happened, to save him from more from Tyson. But we digress a bit. Okay, here it comes officially now.